Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Saranang gacchami.
Ang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyam Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Yampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Yampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Yampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Yampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Anatipata viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Panatipata viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinādāna viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinādāna viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Āmesu micchācārā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kāmesu miccācārā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Savādā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Mussāvādā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kāmīre majjipamā daṭṭhānā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sudāmire majjapamā daṭṭhānā viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Samantā cakkavālesu atrā gaccantu devata saddhammang munirājassa sunantu saggamukkhadang dhammasavana kālo ayang badanta dhammasavana kālo ayang badanta dhamma savana kālo ayang badanta namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Utthanawato satimato suci kammassa nisammakarino sanyatassa ca dhamma jivino appamattassa yaso bhivaddati. Today, our sponsors is our Malisa and Willie Senior and Willie Junior. Therefore, I have to say in English, they do not understand Sinhalese. Of course, all of our friends understand English well. Therefore, please forgive me. I have to do in English today. Malisa. Yes. And your family have been helping me personally almost 40 years, and also our temple. I know when you were very young lady at that time, and also your husband, even your junior Willie, now well-known business person, was only maybe 6-month-old child, no, even before that, when you were pregnant, came to the temple, get the blessings upon you. Thank you so much. You have been helping, especially Willie, your husband, as well as your son and also daughter, and whole family. Today, verses is in, as you know, in the Dhammapada we have been teaching these days. In the Dhammapada has 424 verses, 299 stories. Today, Dhammapada 24th story, saying as well as story, I'm going to explain to you. Dhammapada verses 24 emphasizes a set of qualities that lead to a increasing inward personality, fame, fortunate, and overall well-being. In other words, if you want to be successful person, especially this one, I hope listening our children, this is a remarkable, wonderful verses for our young people to get their life settled down. This story and this verses Buddha says to the person name is called Gosaka. It's there are two Gosaka stories in Dhammapada. Here is talking this gentleman in the Buddha's time, king of the Bimbisara's kingdom. There was a very extremely rich family. As you know, time to time in every part of the world happening some kind of bad sicknesses. You remember in Buddha's time, Vasali had a very bad some sicknesses. Therefore, Buddha have to teach Venerable Ananda to teach Ratana Sutta and ask to spread the water. Likewise, this like a we passed in whole world in COVID, similar sicknesses had happened. So people thought that everybody's going to die, not like a modern way vaccine or anything. So the parents suggested to the young man, my dear son, please you leave this country and this house, go very far, live somewhere. We do not know, we cannot survive, maybe we are going to die. But we have millions and millions gold coins in such and such place. We put in those one like a treasure, those days called Nidana, treasure. When you come back, if we are not survive, please come back, take those things and survive. Kumbha, this person name is Kumbha Gosaka. Then after a couple of years and he left his home, then was a very young time, like maybe 12 years old young man. After again 12 years later, now grow up, according to text, he has a beard and so forth. So he came back, parents dead, no one at home, abandoned. Then he remember where their parents put the money and everything. He go and find out that place, it is still there. He didn't want to take it out because he thought if I take this money, people may be coming and kill me, stealing me. because they don't know who I am. I left here almost 12 years ago. They not remember me. So therefore, I better to keep the treasure as it is and go and work as a labor. He went to the town and asked people to get a labor job. That street, all of laborers working, he requested he want to have a labor job. Then what they says, we have a one job that is called, you have to wake up early morning like 4 a.m., go and whole town, you have to make a very loudly saying, get up and go to work, and everybody, you have to work up. Many type of people, some of them are masons, some of them are water collectors, and those are the way you have to shout, get up and go to work and collect the water, collect the food and so forth. You have to announce. He loved that job. He started doing that in shouting, yelling, and go further and saying, get up, right now, wake up, go to work, don't sleep. Like that, he making lot of noisy. The king of the Bimbisara knew people voice, through the voice he can tell that they are kind of character. So Bimbisara heard this voice. He said, definitely this man is an extremely rich man. Who is this? Why he is doing that? And asked his security guard to go and find out. Security guard came and told the king, his honesty, this man is a labor. Huh? He is not a rich man. He doesn't have sleep in only small room. He's sleeping. He doesn't have money. He's a labor. Then the king insisted, no, this man is an extremely rich person. Extremely rich person. Then the king has so many spies. One of ladies, very smart lady, she knew the king's has a tremendous knowledge and wisdom and reading others people's minds, especially their voice. Therefore, I better go and find out this man really is where he's put his treasure and so forth. She's thinking when to see the man. So she saw this small room, staying a young man. She went with her daughter, young, beautiful daughter, taking her and say, my dear son, we are coming very far. We don't have a place to stay. We don't have money either to pay. Please kindly let us stay one night here. Tomorrow we are leaving. Then he allowed them to stay at that night. Later on, she said, okay, I can cook very well. Please bring some something to cook. I will cook some grocery, bring some groceries. Man say, no, you better go. No, leave us to stay a couple of other days. We are very tired, exhausted. Then she has some money because she's a king is spies. After that man went somewhere, the lady went to the shopping and brought necessary articles and cook very well and extremely delicious food. The man tempted with the food. Then gradually stay a couple of days. The woman is a very, of course, spice people like we have CIA, SBI saying she's a very cunning lady. She want to tempt this young man and get involved with her daughter as a girlfriend, and she very long stories. Somehow she make in many ways and make them like a boyfriend and girlfriend. Finally, they have to get a marriage, and she has a power. She through the king and started the city, how to decorate and do so many things and did that way. Then she insisted the man, you have to pay some portion. He says, I don't have money. No, you do have. You go and bring some money. Then he brought one hiding place, one coin, gold coin. Then she says, okay, I go and this one get to the market, get some money, some necessary article. She sent to the king. King knew this coin, seal, everything. And again, this woman insisted him to bring some more and more. Finally, king summoned this man, got to the palace, questioned directly, where did you get this money? Tell. Then he told the story. Then the king put him as a royal treasurer and accepted the king royal treasurer and took to the Buddha. That time Buddha explained these verses to this, explaining these verses how to be successful this through this man life. We have to learn how to be successful. There's 7 qualities Buddha explained in this poem verses. Utthanawato. Utthanawato means being energetic, diligent, and preservation one's effort. It means approaching tasks with enthusiasm, not being lazy. That energetic person have to have a willpower. I can, I will, I do, like that. Utthana means, Utthana in Pali term, get up, go forward, like that. That type of people should have so many energetic life. In this world, you can think of anyone's success. Those people are really use their energy, sustained effort in maintaining mindfulness and living ethically same time. Melissa, you remember you and your husband, even your son worked so hard day and night, is successful.
Yes.
That is the very important factors to everybody's in this world. Buddha says, energy, Utthanawato, is a very, very important factors for anyone to be successful. Get up early, doing your routine, And without laziness, you have to work so hard. That is the reason why people are success. Second one is called Utthanawato, satimato. Satimato means mindfulness. Sati, it is a very important factor in Buddhism. Meditation also we call mindfulness. Uh, uh, then Eight Noble Path also we have a sati, sati samadhi. Sati is seven factors of Eight Noble Path. Then sati mean really being attentive, uh, watchful and present in the moment, living present moment right now. Bhavana, we call bhavana to mindfulness. And today we translate bhavana. Bhavana means what? Bhava means living present moment right now. Not the thinking of the past, hanging about past, oh, this thing happened to me, that thing happened to me. Not thinking the future. Living present moment. Once Buddha's time, according to Samyutta Nikaya, one of deities appeared when the Buddha's assembly time. Monks and nuns, they were listening to the Buddha, all of them are meditating with the Buddha. They were very calm and serene and nice and very peaceful and happy people. The deity asked the Buddha, Venerable Sir, these ladies, these nuns are so beautiful. These monks are so handsome. And they are calm. They are very serene. What is the cause for that? Then the Buddha says, Atitang nanu sochanti nappajanti tinagata pachupannena yapenti tenavanu pasidati. My monks and nuns, they never ever thinking too much past. Oh, my ex-husband did to me this thing, my ex-boyfriend did to me this thing, my ex-wife did to me this thing. Like that past, never they thinking that past garbage, they never bring him back. They never thinking too much unnecessary way in the future. Of course, future have to think, but not too much dreaming. Oh, I want to be a such and such person. I want to be a president of the country. That's nice to think of that, but unnecessary way, too much dream, doing maybe you are making trouble mentally yourself. Therefore, Buddha says, my monks and nuns, they never thinking too much, dreaming in the future, thinking the past. That is the important factors of the mindfulness. Mindfulness also has so many ways explaining. Mindfulness has two type of mindfulness called apilapana sati, upagamana sati. Apilapana mean pilapana mean moving. When something we put in the river, it goes in the water. Apilapana not stopping. In other words, whatever we learn, whatever we study, something good thing we have to keep with us, not to allow to go away. However, unwanted, unneeded, unnecessary thoughts come to mind, let it go. don't hold. That's the way Buddha says. Something necessary, important factors, keep in your mind. Upagammana. Upagammana means in the ancient Indian language, Upanishad. Upa means now even we call Upajanadipati, Upaguru. Upa means close. Close. Upa means here making Upaganhana mean get to your heart. Some of them we have to get to our heart, like mindfulness, like again, whatever we say in the 7 factors in this verses, very important for us to keep in our mind. It is very good. Utthanawato, satimato. Suchi, sati means mindfulness. We have to keep in mind this thing very well. Then the other one, Utthanawato, satimato, suchikamma. Suchikamma means purity in action. Purity in action mean purity in our mind, our speech, our body. We have to purify. In the Eight Noble Path, we Sammaditya Sankappa Kamanta Vayama Kamanta. Samma Kamanta means that. It means we have to purify our mind. Mind has, according to the Buddha's teaching, Nekkhamma Sankappo, Avyapada Sankappo, Avihimsa Sankappo. Nekkhamma, some of them we have to let it go. Don't hold. Don't hold. Renunciation, let it go. Anger, hatred, ill will, jealous, so forth things come to our mind. Don't hold. Let it go. Avihimsa Sankappa mean not to do any troubles, to problems, to difficulties, to any one. Avihimsa Sankappo. Then the third thing is Nekkhamma Nekkhamma, Avihimsa, Abhyabhada, anger, hate, ill will. We don't have to keep in our mind. Second thing is our words. We have to, when we speak, the Buddha once asked to even the monks, he says, when you speak, you have to think of, do I speak my speak beneficial to the others and myself? Do I speak truth? Again, do I speak proper time, proper place? That is where we have to investigate. Buddha says, do I speak truth? Again, my speech beneficial to me and others. Third way, Buddha says that speech, do you speak proper place, proper time? That is very important factors to sometime we do not do that. Even I have sometime bad experiences doing that. I want to little bit share some of the stories what happened to me long time ago. One of our Sri Lankan ladies, I helped her a lot, and came to me, say, whenever I have a toothache, I don't have insurance. Do you know any dentist? While we were having a lunch that time, our senior monks, Venerable Ratnasara and Venerable Ananda Maitri and so forth. And I told, yes, I will send to you Marua. That time, after lunch finished, I looking at the lady, she was not there. Because there's no cell phone. Then I went to upstairs and called her. She really started crying and saying, sad, I came to get your help, my teeth problem. You going to send to me Marua. Marua means over. Then I remember in Sinhalese language, Marua means the death. I want to send to death. Actually, doctor's name Marua. He was a wonderful, good Indian dentist. Whoever I sent, he never ever charged any money. Then I remember later on, oh, I make a mistake. Sometimes happening those things, we have to be very careful, even the saying thing. Again, Buddha says, when we speak, especially in family members, husband and wife, children and parents, Buddha says, ne la, you have to speak very pleasant word. Kanna sukha mean the kanna mean ear, pleasant word for your ear. Kanna sukha. Premaniya. Premaniya mean the word is very affectionate word. Like honey, darling, I love you, those words. Premaniya. Kanna sukha premaniya. Hadayangama. Feel heart so soft. Puri mean the civilized word. Those are the words Buddha asked to talk each other. I don't know, really talk to Melissa, my darling, sweetheart, I love you, and so forth. If not, then we need to do that. That is not my suggestion. That's what Buddha says exactly. I know Willie is a wonderful man. He does. So those are the very important factors Buddha says in the life, that is the call purity and action. Then the Utthanawato, satimato-2025 nisammakarino. Nisammakarino mean action with carefulness. Nisammakarino, very carefully we have to do work. Nisammakarino, carefully, consideration before undertaking any action. We have to very carefully do that. That is a part of very important to develop, especially with our young generation, because this is a very, very important. Nisammakarno means like in Pali word saying investigate. Investigate means the prevention and protection is a very important in your life. When you go to even the university campus, unwanted, unnecessary time, middle, even though you need a life is some book urgent, not to go that time, you have to protect yourself. Prevention and protection is very important. That is why Buddha says, successful person all the time, Dharma Vijaya Nisammakarino, is investigate and find out whether I have to do this thing or not, twice thinking, not alone, get a decision, right way, run to do the job. Nisammakarino. It is again leads to our greatest life, very important factors. Nisammakarino mean kind of aware. Wherever you go, wherever you do anything, you have to be aware what you do. It's very important. Then the next one says, Sanyatasa Dhamma Jivino. Sanyatasa. Sanyatasa means self, uh, uh, meaning self-restraint. Sanya means discipline. We have to have a discipline. It's called Kaika, Vashika, Manasika, like that. We call discipline 3 ways. We have to mentally discipline, verbally discipline, physically discipline, very important for us to have a successful life. Again, discipline means not only that this one, discipline means we have to have a patience. You know, I can see some very successful people are here in our Dr. Nirandala here and our Tilak. They have a greatest patience and discipline. That is the reason why they are coming to this successful life. If they do not have a discipline, she may not be able to get a professor at UCLA, because that greatest thing help her to be successful. Discipline means patient. In Sinhalese we call Ivasima. Ivasima is a very important factor. Sanyatasa cha Dhamma Jivino. Dhamma Jivino means here living and one's life in according to with the law. Dhamma Jivino means the Dhamma Jivino mean we have to have a, there are so many laws in the world. There's a sutta, is called Adipati Sutta. Adipati Sutta explains 3 types of law, Dhammas. Number 1 says, we have to think of our family background, my mother and my father, they are greatest people, they never did the wrong thing, bad thing. I have to keep that reputation. And my country and my nation, my people, and so for thinking that way, we have to make our own judgment, discipline. Sometimes we going to do some wrong thing, we have to think of those things. That way you can discipline very well. I give an example. When I become a monk almost 70 years ago, 1955, before I became a monk, I have to go and kneel down, worship to my mother and father. After I ordained, like half an hour later, my mother and father came, kneel down, worship to me and offer Atapirikara. So I got so shocked, because in our culture, every day people go to school and people go to sleep night, we kneel down and worship mother and father. Now my mother and father come in and kneel down to me. Almost I teared. Then even today, I have been in this country now almost 49 years. When I came young monk, as a human being, sometimes make my mind also going to wrong path. Immediately when I thinking of one wrong thing, imagine I can see my mom and come in and kneel down, worshiping and give to me Atapirikara. So I away from that, whatever bad thought come to me. So it is a protection. So when we think in those things, our protection, even now, whenever any bad thought come, fortunately not no coming bad thought, when come protecting, that way we can do that. Then the next one is called Lokadipati means wherever we go, any part of the world, that country has a law and order, we have to obey and follow the law and rules. It is different countries, different rules and laws, but we have to follow wherever we go, and that country's law and order. That's what the Buddha says. Loka Attadipati, Lokadipati, Dhammadipati. Dhammadipati has so many things like nature, like trees have some different, trees give a different fruits, like that different way have. Those are the things we have to remember. So then final one is called the Utthanawato, satimato, suchikamma, nisammakarino, sanyatasya cha dhammajino, appamatasya yaso vivadati. That is a very important part. Appamatasya means being, we have to vigilant and aware of the important things of our life. We have to be aware and work hard. In other words, heedfulness. Appamada, heedfulness, we have to work so hard. No postponing work tomorrow. Whatever we have, we must do right now. Whatever we have to do right now, we have to do. Sometimes I tell to the young children, Sunday school, some stories. One of the stories I very quite oftenly share with them. I love to share with you too. You know, according to Indian tradition, even some Sri Lankan, of course, Thai people, you are really love of the Ganesh. Ganesh, you worship in Thailand, a lot of people worship in Ganesh. Then also, according to astrology, Saturn is a troublemaker. Even Ganesh cannot avoid not to come into period of the Saturn. Saturn go to everybody's, even he went to the Buddha's life to control too. Saturn, Krishna also got trouble. Saturn one day came to the Ganesh, Ganesh. Then at that time, actually, Ganesh was very busy doing some special offering to Shiva. Then Saturn entered to the house. Ganesh asked, Saturn, why you are here today? You cannot avoid me. From now, 18 and a half years, I going to control you. You have to do whatever I said. Ganesh is a smart person. I say, yes, that's no problem, my dear. But could you kindly do favor? I am doing now special puja for Ishvara. So you are also worshipping him. Therefore, please come tomorrow. Give me another day. All right, all right. By the way, I may not remember. I have a lot of work to do. Saturn, please kindly take this pen, write down my back, what I say. So what I have to say, what I have to write. Write down, I will come tomorrow. Then Saturn got a pen, wrote to big belly elephant back, I will come tomorrow. Next day, Saturn came. Ganesh asked, why you are here today? You asked me to come? No, I didn't ask. Yes, you did. No, I didn't do that. Yes, I did. You did. In fact, you asked to write your back. I cannot read. Kindly read that one, please. I will come tomorrow. Why you are here today? Come tomorrow. In other words, tomorrow is never ever come whenever we postpone something to tomorrow. Therefore, a heedfulness means we have to do work right now, present moment, not to postpone things to tomorrow. So these are these 7 factors. The Buddha explained this to the king. This Kumbhagosaka successful because he has these 7 factors of uh, virtue. He has Utthana Sampada, Utthanawato, satimato, suchikammas, nisammakayino, sanyatassacha, dhammajivino, appamattassa. Those 7 factors he has, that is the reason why he is a very successful. People have to follow these 7 factors, then they can get successful. Thank you so much, Malisa and family. And by the power of the triple gems, you have a wonderful, not only you, all of whoever listen to Dhamma talk, be successful, happy, try to follow these, whatever I mentioned, these 7 factors of the successful one. Following that, you can be success. Again, please go to the Dhammapada. In Dhammapada, it is called the Apramada Vagga, number 4 verses, or even you go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, finding 24 verses. Even better to you memorize that one. Very important for our life. This is very easy to memorize when you couple of times loudly say, you can memorize these verses. Very simple and easy. Therefore, this time listening to Dhamma, you may all of them have a very successful, happy life. All of your wishes come through. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanganubhavena sada sati bhavantu te akasattra ca bhummatra devanaga mahitika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu